And hello internet, hello once again. And this stream will be Blender only, and let me show what I'm trying to get. I'd like to build this field of something extruded, a kind of noisy, abstract landscape, whatever. And usually I was using Houdini for this, and there are a couple of reasons I'd like to switch to Blender with this setup. First of all is cycles and FreeOctane, much faster than Mantra, and overall shading in Blender and final rendering, compositing feels more robust for me, and yep, this is the main issue why I want to try this setup in Blender. Yep, while it kinda easy to create this in Houdini, then export geometry to Blender, I still want to try it with Blender, because why not? And Jesus, sorry, I was talking about this setup, this landscape, or whatever, a bunch of sticking pillars. Very interesting look, and by the way, you can find this in nature. Like, there is a real geological things happen somewhere, I believe, on Iceland or somewhere in China, maybe. But yeah, you can find these structures in nature. So let's jump into Blender, and as you can see, I believe we'll start Blender from console, because it will be useful somewhere later on building this setup. I believe I'll need to do some Blender Python scripting, and having console here will help in debugging if anything goes wrong. So, main approach, as in Houdini, I'll try to use non-destructive, some kind of procedural setup. But as this is not Houdini but Blender, will definitely get some differences. And let's start with simple plane, and let's subdivide it a simple way. Let's turn on geometry. Overlay. Also, by the way, as you can see, I'm running Blender 2.90 alpha version, latest build for today. But this, I believe, should work for almost any Blender, any modern Blender, like 2.8, 82, 81, and let's disable optimal display. And next will be decimate. something like this. I want to have even, but not regular wireframe. I believe this area looks a little bit regular, but overall it's fine. Overall look is fine for now. Next thing I want to what do I want actually? I believe edge split. Like this. And now I need solidify. This. And as you see, we have this uniform solidifying going on here, and edge split doesn't work as I expect. So I believe, oh, it does work. Yeah, it does work. That's great. What else? Let's put bevel on top of it. And I want it to be really small. No difference. Still nothing. Yep. Yeah. We can see bevel being applied. So now the most interesting part is how to control this extrusion that is going on here in uniform way, but we want it to be noisy. And one thing I came up with is create vertex weight proximity. So we'll have, and it should be somewhere here, just before solidifying. Let's go and create vertex group, VG for vertex group, assign everything to it, and here we have vertex group, and we can create, I don't know, mesh torus, and we can use this torus as an object. To get distance to, and based on this distance, vertex group will change its weights. So let's apply this vertex group to to our solidify modifier, and now we can drive. First we need to invert effect of vertex group of the geometry, affecting geometry. So we have more extrusion going on where vertices are nearby, and less extrusion where there are no vertices, where vertices is far away. And we can map this effect somehow, and control fill off. And basically with the same approach, like this, we can create some geometry. And by animating it here, we can get this random extrusion behavior happens. By the way, we can try random, but this, no, not like this, smooth. But I do not want to have this motion, obvious direction of the motion of the noise motion to be noticeable. So what do I want is to have something like this. You see, when I have this motion orthogonal to our original plane, we cannot tell that it moves to any particular direction. It feels really random, but I'm not sure how to get the easiest way to get to me this effect in geometry actually is to create a random number of points that I will use to affect geometry. Well, while I kinda can copy it several times, not this one, but it's still not the thing I want to do. So let's go to scripting. Oh, one more thing I missed. So I want revert this. One thing is not quite I want to be is these edges being extruded on vertex basis, while I want solidify. Where is it? Well, if we need complex, yeah, we need flat faces. Yep, this looks closer to our reference. Good. So let's delete this thing. Let's go to scripting and let's create new script. And now I believe, let me, can I make this thing bigger? Oh, I believe, just scroll it. So now let's import basic stuff, bpython and bmesh, and I believe we'll need random. So with bpi ops we'll create object add type of mesh, and let's just rename it active object name points cloud. Okay. And now what do I need? I need create a couple of points, like let's have them 100 for now. Bmesh, what ops create vert, I believe, and let's path our bmesh there, and coordinate will be an array of 3 random this. And now let's convert it to mesh. Active object data, and that's free resources. Okay, let's try it. And something wrong. And what wrong we can see, I believe, in console. Yep, bpi object is not callable. What line it was? Line 3. bpi ops. Let's check it here. bpi ops object object underscore add. Okay, something wrong here. Let's go to EM is notified. Sure. Now it should work. already have one. Well, yep. Here we have a bunch of points randomly distributed in a cube 1 to 1. Actually, let's map it from -1 to 1, not from 0 to 1. Well, I can do it like this. Times 2. Oh, it will be easy. Times 2 minus 1. Let's copy it. Times 2 minus 1. Times 2 minus 1. Let's try one more time. Yep. And let's check how it looks. Point cloud. Beautiful. I believe we can. First, we can add one more level of details here, and second, I wanted more points. And by the way, we can get it seamlessly animated if we just add an array modifier count2 but z direction, relative offset at 0, but here it will be 1. And if we location the third keyframe and on the frame, like one frame past the end frame, we'll add -2 insert keyframe. So this way we'll have, we should have, why not? Let's go to animation. What I want, I need curves, graph editor. I do not remember how to change interpolate, but let's switch everything. Z location. Not Bezier, but linear. So if everything is okay, we should get same. I see. We moved this point cloud thinking that it exactly 2 units in high, but we have no points that are exactly on like -1 and +1 on z-axis, and we need to get this dimension. So we have this value, and we need to move it down to this value, and now everything should be just right. And still we have some noticeable movement, and we can basically just go and add 1 point, like let's go and add a cube, and let's get these 2 points, and we can just remove everything else. Sorry, not everything. Let's select linked to this cube with L and deselect these 2 points. And now we can remove everything else. And now 251 -2. Yep, no movement. So let's bring it back to 50. Now we can play with a little bit with parameters here, like I do not want these big empty shapes areas, so let's increase highest value a little bit. And let's maybe increase a little bit lowest value to get these flat areas on top. Next, let's reduce thickness so it's not that extreme. Good, looks good. we have bevel, and we can point our camera somewhere here. That's it. By the way, camera. View, align camera to view. Change transform to local. Rotate over X and G over Y. Rotate over X like this. And we can now render animation or just find something interesting for a still image. I believe this looks interesting. It's like some kind of conical tower appearing here. But maybe we can increase viewport level of subdivision even more to get a little bit more details. And with this ratio play with nice. By the way, let's save this. Print animated triangles field made it extruded triangle field. Save as Blender. And now time for shading. Let's go to cycles, compute, and enable adaptive subsampling. Nice. Let's go to shading, to the camera. Oh, we need something, some kind of light, and let's go and get fancy new. And this is where Blender 2.990 is essential, because I believe this Nishida whatever sky model being introduced. And why so? Let's change sun elevation. Let's rotate it to get interesting look. Like this. Atmospheric effects. Let's add depth of field to camera. For display limits. Bring over here. Like these. And let's add a material, our object. So, materials here. Let's reduce roughness So we have some self-reflections. Yep, we have. Maybe let's try and play with bevel a little bit. Right, let's increase it. And by the way, let's reduce a bit. Okay. And this looks good. So why? Why I do not see effect of the bevel? Limit on geometry sharp. Is it? Because I'm using some alpha build broken, or what's wrong with bevel? Let's try it on some basic geometry. Yep, it works. For some reason, bevel not applying here. But definitely something happens. Okay, I need to investigate this thing somewhere, some way. But for now, this thing is ready to be rendered and animated. And let's save this thing and let's try Blender Octane Edition. Let's open what I just saved. Interesting. Why does it look different? Am I using something really specific to 2.9? Solidify. Complex. Yeah. I believe that this feature of flat faces is relatively new and fresh to 2.9, but let me try a way to fix it. Like, let's apply everything here and can I fix it somehow? Oh, looks like the easy solution won't work here. So this is the thing to investigate. Number 2. And save. And now I just get an idea and could just broke. So I got an idea how to use this points cloud to get this effect, let's say, in 3 dimensions, not like this 2D extrusion, if I can name it as 2D. Well, let's delete this one. Let's duplicate it. No, not let duplicate. Not duplicate, but let's run it one more time. So we have different pattern of points. And let's add cube and move it somewhere here. Now let's parent one to another, and not like this, but point cloud cube, no cube point cloud, so P parent, and now let's instantiate those cubes on vertices. The question is, can I control this cube size with some field, not field, but vertex group. And looks like I cannot. Yeah, I know about animation nodes and that these effects can easily be achieved with animation nodes, but just as an exercise, I am trying to get such an effects with vanilla Blender. Not vanilla, but as pure as it possible. So we cannot just point those cubes to these vertices and get them animated. Get those scale animated. And if I use a particle system, let's use vertices, not in random order, but and we know that we have like 400 vertices. By the way, why there is no additional info about vertex about vertex count and other stats here, I do not know. So render as object, and object is cube. And by the way, we do not need physics. We do not need physics. Field weights all 0. But can it be also? Children viewport display is rendered. Okay. And scale. Okay. And what is it? Why it's rotated? Rotation. Was this thing that was animated. Let's hide it. And those cubes. Interesting. Why does it align that way? Let's say it like 400. Okay. Okay, I just realized that actually we do not need particles here, but yeah, we need parenting like this, then on top of it I need, let's move this cube to the origin and hide it, and then on top of this I need vertex with proximity, and let's try and create vertex group. This vertex group, and let's enable this point cloud. This. And now what we'll do is we'll add solidify modifier. But this solidify modifier works not as expected. Yeah, really missing Houdini's extrude thing. Do we have something else? Maybe like displays. Let's control it with vertex group. Direction normal. Yay. No effect. What can we do also? Let's convert this. Make instances real. Object join. And now vertex with proximity. Where is it? Let's not rename it. This point cloud. Okay. And now let's displace strength. Okay, works like intrusion. And let's control it with vertex group. Oh, I forgot to assign vertices to this vertex group. And still nothing. Ah, it worked. It works. But not the way I was expected. Okay, let's delete it. And let's make it let's make this cube really small, like S.0001. And then let's parent it this first point cloud 001, parent like this, and we have instancing on verts. So I believe we have a lot of really teeny cubes. And now okay, we have them. And let's try again. Object, apply, make instances real. Oh, we need point cloud being selected. Object, apply, and we have a lot of cubes now. Let's select them all. Ctrl-J. And now we'll add vertex with proximity. For example, for torus. Now let's create vertex group. Assign everything. Vertex group. And displays. Vertex group, this one. So yep, looks good. And now we can say that we want this point cloud and use like this. Nice. Oh, so now we have this thing working. Okay. Let's hit render. Yeah, we need a lot more of these cubes, but the overall idea is clear for now. And let's save it. Make it extrude cube volume. And let's open our this field and check bevel in percents. No, it doesn't work here, which is strange, but okay. So that's it for now. I hope that this stream was useful for you, that you find something you didn't know, and feel free to comment, hit like, subscribe, everything, like all this stuff, and we'll see you later. Bye.